mama cried on the day Daddy died in the summer of 2003. When he hit that sand, holding a bullet in his hand, fighting just to keep us free. And my uncle told me that his last words would mold me into the man I was meant to be. That message is clear, hanging from my mirror in the bullet that he sent to me. Oh, I'm the son of a fallen soldier, chip on his shoulder and a point I'm trying to prove. Well, death can't catch me, nothing can stop me. I'm the one and only bulletproof. The engine screaming and the devil dreaming, my soul he was aiming to claim. My fight was futile, yeah, the truth got brutal. I was racing into the flames. Then a mother's prayer ended the affair, and the bullet finally hit its mark. A new course was set, and there'll be no regrets, 'cause Jesus is in my heart. I was the son of a fallen soldier, chip on his shoulder, my faith hadn't gone aloof. God's love is supreme, and prayer changes things, only He can make me bulletproof. Well, my mama cried on the day Daddy died, yeah, now she's a-crying for me. Those tears of joy, 'cause her baby boy has found the Almighty. Bet she'd be the one. Oh, if you remember, I bet she'd be the one. If you remember, I bet you'd be the one. Say if you were alive.
Yeah, lucky. I had one just like her, son, back in 1993. She was long and lean, every young man's dream. You know what I mean?
I hear you, old timer.
Yeah. Turned every head in town. Man. Yeah, but that old man down at the bank took her away from me.
Yeah, well, ain't nobody touching my truck.
Humility is not an option for you, is it? Lord of mercy. I hope you can help this young man with his idols. Well, got time for me to go see if Old Gratuitous left me any deposits this morning.
This Thursday morning here on your 103.1 WRRR Rockin' Rooster radio dial. I'm Barnyard Brett, a.k.a. Clucky, here to open your eyes to the sunrise. Up first, we have Cletus McFahrenheit to crow about the weather.
Today's forecast is hot and sunny with a chance of rain, but more hot and sunny than rainy. So I'd say it's a sunglasses kind of day mostly.
Thank you, Cletus,
But take an umbrella just in case. Wouldn't want you to find yourself in a downpour.
Okay, Cletus.
Unless you're like my ex-girlfriend Kathy. She liked walking in the rain.
Okay.
Come to think of it, she liked singing in the rain too.
Anything else?
And dancing. She liked dancing in the rain too. Oh, Kathy, I miss you. Come back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, I'm thinking of my duck. Did I ever tell you what she done?
All right. Well, speaking of singing, coming up we have a #1 hit song about #1 from the album Faster Than the Speeding Bullet by Bullet Cruise. But later on, we'll cluck in with the Egg Collector for the Scrambled Egg Report. But first, our verse of the day. Matthew 13:34 through 35. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, the city that kills prophets and stones God's messengers. how often I've wanted to gather your children together as a hen protects her chicks beneath her wings, but you wouldn't let me. And now look, your house is abandoned, and you will never see me again until you say, blessings on the one who comes in the name of the Lord. Now, here's something to really crow about. If you're lucky caller number 5, you can win 2 tickets to the Chase City Car Show this weekend. So give this rooster a ring.
Hey, Clucky, am I calling number 5?
Yes, sir. Congratulations. It's your lucky day. Who am I speaking to?
Hey, this is Bullet Cruz.
Oh, Bullet Cruz. The Bullet Cruz who just won a $20 million record deal?
The one and only.
Dude, I'm a huge fan of your music, man. Listen, I love your song, If You Were a Number. Well, you have got to bring your Rooster Spurs down to the station so we can get you up on our Wall of Fame. Stay on the line so we can give you our address. Well, you heard it here first, folks. We're going to get Bullet Cruz in the studio. Shh, don't tell him. It's for a live performance of If You Were a Number. Hey, welcome to the Rooster Radio. What can I do for you?
I need to use your phone. My car broke down and my phone is dead.
Oh, no problem. Help yourself. Step 1, get a super rich artist to win a contest. Check. Step 2, record him performing live in the studio. Number 3, go viral and my worries will be over. Finally! What took you so long, man?
You must be Yardbird.
It's Barnyard, but you can call me whatever you like.
Anyway, I'd like to call you ticket getter. You got those tickets?
Yeah, they're right back here in the booth.
Hey, honey, how about a cup of that coffee? Gotta keep this whistle wet.
Those who exalt themselves will be humbled, and those who humble themselves will be exalted.
They're right in here. Your ticket, sir.
Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate that. Oh, thank you, man. Oh, excuse me, miss. How about a picture with me and, Mr. DJ, what's his name again? Mr. Yardbird
Barnyard.
here. Barnyard. Barnyard. Hold that. This phone works here. There we go. Yeah. Thank you, honey.
Say cheese.
Cheese. Ah! Ah!
I'm gonna go get the mop and clean this up.
Okay. Phone there. Oh, there it is.
Listen, Bullet. While I got you here, why not stay and play a song?
Man, I don't know, buddy. I need to get down the road here. I got street races are gonna be starting soon.
Ah, come on. I know
If
you got.
that's all, I'm going to work.
Good job you got her doing around here, Barnyard.
Listen, 3 minutes. That's all it takes. You got your guitar outside, I'm sure, in the car.
You know, it's in the car, but that's where I intended to keep it.
Listen, just if you were a number, I'm your number one fan. It's my favorite song in the world.
Number one fan. Hey, you did give me tickets.
Wait, I did.
All
I did. Don't forget that.
I can play you a song.
All
Go
right.
get the guitar. I'll be right
Beautiful. I'll get you set up here. All right, I have it just about set up for you.
All right. I appreciate that, Cluckmeister.
Listen, here we go. Does that work for you?
Yeah, I think that's
All
just about
right.
right.
Let me hop in the booth here so I can have a proper listen.
Tell me when there, Barnyard.
When?
If you were dessert, you'd be a cherry pie. Oh, if you were a fruit, be the apple of my eye. And ain't natural
Step 2,
disaster, you
record an
would
awesome
surely
music
be
video
loved.
for the channel.
Baby, I would be a turtle in your mud. And if you were a horse, you'd be a wild Mustang. Oh, if you were a picture, I'd love to be your frame. If you were a flower, I bet you'd be a daisy. Hey, come on, girl, you know you drive me crazy. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is when it's all said and done. What I'm trying to say is when it's all said and done. What I'm trying to say when it's all said and done is if you were a number, I bet you'd be the one. Oh, if you were a number, I bet you'd be the one. Oh, if you were a number, darling, bet you'd be the one.
Man, it
Hey,
sounded
hey.
just like it did on the recording.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thought there was some auto-tune involved, not gonna lie. Sounds just as good in person.
Hey,
Listen.
thanks again for the tickets.
Yes, sir. Hey, why don't you stay for one more song?
You know,
I gave you 2 tickets.
You know, that song just reminded me of the prize I got waiting for me down at the street races. You know, as George Jones would say, she's hotter than a $2 pistol, if you know what I mean.
I know what you mean there, buddy. Listen, if you want to... Listen, just keep it between the ditches, all right?
Will do.
Step 3, my ticket to paradise. Farmhouse Friday here on 103.1 FM Rockin' Rooster Radio. Coming to you live with the Scrambled Egg Report. We have...
Thank you, Clucky. Today's report is sponsored by Gourmet Scrambler. Just add 1 good egg. Yes, I said 1 good egg to your cracked, broken, outdated eggs. Toss them in a scrambler and out comes your gourmet eggs. Visit their website, The Gourmet Scrambler, and get yours today. Now for the good stuff. Nikolai and his cousin Henry were down at the Chicken Flats Street Race yesterday. Nikolai was eyeing Junior's girlfriend when he bet Henry that he could catch a chicken to impress Lolita. You know, Junior's girl. Now, Nikolai almost had that chicken when he decided to cross the road while Jimmy was racing Bullet. You know, Jimmy has never lost. So, when Bullet swerved to miss the chicken, that's when it happened. They say that truck rolled a bazillion times, spit Bullet out in the middle of the road, still strapped to his seat with barely a scratch. Then everybody down at the race started talking about how angels or God must have saved him and how lucky he was. Stacy used to work with Bullet's mom, and she says that a day ne'er went by that she wasn't praying for Bullet. Now, I've reported a lot of things in my time, but this is one of the things that people will be talking about for years to come. I don't know about y'all, but this is one chick who can't wait to see what's going to come of this. Now, don't forget to order your scrambler. Then use the code CHICK for a 10% discount. Now back to you, Clucky.
All right, listeners, it's time for an ad break. Have a good one. We'll be right back with Rooster Radio. No, what? What happened to my video of Bullet? I know I hit record. How could this be?
Remember me? So, the report says you were doing approximately 120 miles an hour. Is that correct?
Weren't you the receptionist at the radio station earlier?
No. If you're referring to the encounter we had at the station, I was merely there to use the phone.
Oh.
So, Mr. Bullet Cruz is it, or do you prefer your given name, Johnny Dingleberry?
Bullet will do.
Okay then. You want to explain why you were in such a hurry when the accident occurred?
It was an emergency, Your Honor. I mean, we were racing for pinks. I couldn't lose my car right before the car show, could I? How would that look?
And now all you have is a crumpled piece of metal. The Lord can save anyone, I suppose.
I should be dead. Do you really think God saved me?
Pride goeth before a fall, Mr. Cruz. God's giving you another chance to know Him.
And what are my chances of getting out of this?
When you can humbly bring me a cup of coffee, I will commute your community service. Until then, you are sentenced to sing with my church choir. We meet every Wednesday.
One, two, three, four. Now you would think this is the end of my story, but really, it's just the beginning. See, an old junkyard car ready for the crusher is by all accounts dead. Unless, of course, a car lover comes along and takes an interest in restoring that old car back to life. See, my pride led me to think that the judge sentenced me to the choir to make them better. But as it turns out, the choir is what rescued me from the crusher. Those old hymns started to help me deal with my grief, the loss of my passionate love, my one and true only passionate love. You guessed it, my truck. My love for the brilliant chrome was replaced by God's brilliance, and my need for speed, and I love my speed, now y'all know I do, that was replaced by a steady throttled flow of God's love. That rush of adrenaline from an engine's roar and rumble, see, that turned into a quiet appreciation for a hymn's ability to soothe my soul. And let me tell you what, this whole soul could use a lot of soothing. Amazing Grace, Victory in Jesus, and Standing on the Promise. All those hymns helped guide me away from my fear of death to a hope that only Jesus provides. You see, Jesus now, he beat death by coming back to life, and he is still living today. And he has invited the whole entire world to join him in heaven. The only catch here now is you have to accept that invitation if you want to go. Singing those old hymns eventually led me to choose to go. How about you choose right now to go with me? Why wait? You simply repent, make a U-turn in your life, and give your life over to Jesus. And then you let others know how they can get to heaven with us. See, bullets get fired for good or bad, but when Mama prays and God gets involved, bad things have a way of molding a better person. So thank goodness for those heavenly hymns and the Yardbirds. They both saved my life.
Well, on my grandma's back porch is where it all began. I used to imitate the king with the broom in my hand. If you can't get your rabbit, you're no friend of mine. That was my favorite song back